So today, I officially signed up for my first half marathon. I ran in the Columbus Marathon last November, so I've ran distances longer than 13 miles, but I've never officially signed up and trained for just a half marathon with a specific goal. But before we get into any more of those details, first I want to tell you about how I totally ruined the first 2 weeks of training. Saturday morning, I woke up with a scratchy feeling in my throat, and I knew I was just about to get sick. So Sylvia and I still got out of the house and we visited a coffee shop called Earth, and we spent some time there drinking some coffee. I got a cortado, of course, and then we tried walking around outside just to stay fresh so I could feel good. Sunday morning, I felt even worse and my sinus infection officially began. On Monday morning, Sylvia started to feel a little bit sick as well, but she ended up staying healthier through this whole process than I did. Fast forward to Wednesday, and she officially started the half marathon training plan by herself because I did not feel good enough to run. On Thursday, all I could really do was fill out my March Madness bracket, which right now is not doing good at all. And now it's Friday, and it's officially time to start training for my half marathon. Today we have 3 miles on the agenda, and the journey to a sub 150 half marathon can now begin. Just got done with our run. Felt great to finally get back to running after being sick for so long. I'm still a little stuffed up. I'm not 100%, but it felt pretty good. Our overall time was 9 minutes, 33 seconds a mile. So a little slower than I wanted, but I didn't pace it properly. My first mile was like 9:40, and then my second was like 8 something. So I was going too fast. So if I can slow that down and keep training that way, it'll be better going forward. But all of this will help us in our journey to a sub 150 half marathon. All right. Lastly, to conclude today's video, I want to give you 3 tips on how to run your first half marathon. So, tip number 1 is set a goal. So pick a pace that you want to run at. If you have no running experience, you may want to go run a couple miles to see what you can do, but you're going to want to pick a pace. There's a website called Caffeine Bullet or Bullet Caffeine. It's linked below, but here's a couple screenshots of it. This is a website that will help you calculate your pace. So I typed in half marathon in the training plans. They're totally free, by the way. And then I clicked on sub 150. So this tells you your exact pace. So I know I have to run an 8:23 mile for 13 miles to hit my goal. But not only that, it tells you your breakdown too of your other paces you need. So that's your easy runs, your steady runs, your tempo runs, even your 5K times is what you would need. So check out a website like that because it's completely free and that will help you set a goal. Second thing you'll need is a training plan. Pick a training plan that's free. Again, there's so many out there. Just make sure you have enough weeks to do something. So for me, I only have 10 weeks. So the Caffeine Bolt website gives you an automated 16-week program, but that's not enough time for me, so I had to find a 10-week program, and I found one for free with Marathon Handbook. The third thing you need is just to buy a pair of running shoes and then get out there and run. You don't need anything super expensive. There's a lot of good budget shoes out there you can get for under $120. So again, you don't need anything crazy fancy to run. I'm gonna leave you with this last thought before I end this video here. Just a word of encouragement. When you get out there, focus really on execution. You don't need all the fancy gear. It's okay if you don't have a running watch or 8 pairs of shoes or anything like that. Just get out there and run, find a way to track your pace, stay on pace, and then just execute your runs. Your training miles are the most important. Run 80% of them slow. When you're running all by yourself, this is really important too for your mentality for the race because there's no crowds, there's no funny signs, there's no cheering, there's nobody there for you. You just go out there and you run and you really focus on putting your best foot forward when you're training. Those miles are really important, and that's really the miles that will help you. That's why this is called a journey to sub 150, not just a sub 150 race prep. So it really is about the journey up until that point. The 13-mile race is really just the reward for it, and you get a free t-shirt, which is awesome. So I've shared a couple tips with you on how to run your first half marathon because I'm running my first half marathon. I'm very excited to begin this journey to get to Ann Arbor, and I'm excited for my free t-shirt and for my medal. So I encourage you guys, sign up right now. So once you sign up, it's official. You can't back out. It'll force you to train hard. My wife's coming back from doing the laundry, so that means I have to end the video. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys look forward to seeing me in future videos. Thanks for doing the laundry.